To have a short fuse. Do you know anybody that has a short fuse? Do you know anybody that had a short fuse but doesn't have a short fuse anymore? If you're a teacher, you better not have a short fuse because it will not go well for you. If a person has a short fuse, they have a very, very quick temper. They get angry really, really fast, like that. For example, the president has the shortest fuse of all. One critical comment about him, and he loses his shit on Twitter. Hey man, you got too much of a short fuse. Smoke a joint. To have a short fuse, to have a very quick temper, to get irrationally angry fast.
The English are well known for using more words than we really need to. For example, you might say, "Pass me the pepper." I would probably say, "Would you mind passing me the pepper, please?" I'm using many more words than I need. And there's a good word to describe this. We could say that I'm using many superfluous words. Superfluous is used when we want to say that we have more than we need or more than we want. But how do we pronounce this beautiful word? Let's start with the last syllable, and that is us. There's a schwa. Us. The syllable before that is like achoo, the flu. Fluous. Fluous. The syllable before that is per. Perfluous. And the first syllable is su. Superfluous.
Hey guys, so many of you know the adjective brave. It means you show no fear of dangerous things. For example, it was brave of her to quit her job and start her own business. But are you familiar with the adjectives bold and courageous? Bold and courageous have the same meaning as the adjective brave. For example, you need to be very bold to try new things. Or, she is very courageous for standing up for the things she believes in. Okay guys, so if you're feeling brave, bold or courageous, leave an example sentence in the comments. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next class.
To have got someone's back. This is a very common informal expression, which means to protect or defend someone. For example, "Don't worry, I've got your back." So you can say that to someone when you want to express that you're here for them and you're ready to defend them. Another example, "If you need help, just ask. You know I have your back."
Hey guys, in this video we've got a difficult word to pronounce. Temporary. 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 Okay, and if something is temporary, it lasts for a short time. For example, I found a temporary job during the summer holidays. Now the opposite of temporary is permanent. 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 So if something is permanent, it lasts a long time or forever. So for example, there is a permanent exhibition at the museum. Can you leave an example sentence using temporary and permanent, and I'll see you guys in the next class.
Negative consequences. So it's likely to be a disaster. For example, he's planning to do the plumbing himself. That's a recipe for disaster. Another example, studying all night and getting no sleep for your final exam is a recipe for disaster. Or our last example, in a business context, hiring new people at this late stage in the project is a recipe for disaster because we won't have time to train them. So that's a recipe for disaster.
Hey guys, so today we're going to look at two phrasal verbs that mean to meet. And the first phrasal verb is to get together. Now get together means to meet, but in informal situations. For example, what time do you want to get together? Let's get together at 6 o'clock. The second phrasal verb is to meet up. where shall we meet up? Okay, we can also say, where shall we meet? So what is the difference? Meet up is again for more informal meetings. So for example, with friends. So where shall we meet up? Let's meet up outside McDonald's. Okay guys, so try and write an example sentence with get together or meet up, and I'll see you guys in the next class. So what is the difference between to sleep in and to oversleep? Well, both of these verb expressions mean to sleep longer than usual. If you sleep in, you decide to sleep longer because you want to. For example, it's the weekend, so I'm going to sleep in. If you oversleep, you sleep longer by accident. Okay, so I forgot to set my alarm and I overslept, and now I'm late for work. That's the difference between sleep in and to oversleep.